think it got him.
Well, I don't think they got it again, so I don't know. I'll try it. This is, oh, I'm just doing it over and over. This is Yellow Cab of Roanoke when they took me on June the 13th, '01, up to, I was at the Econo Lodge, and that was in Falls Church on Lee Highway. And right down the street from it was the Anchor, I believe it is. It wasn't Anchorage, it was Anchor Motel, and it was still open. We even pulled in there to see if I could get a room when the cab took me. This is the cab that took me here. And I didn't stay. I was shocked that it was still there because that's where my class in 1957 spent our class trip. And then, of course, I won't get into that because supposedly I'm from England, okay? I'm English. I put this on all. My real name is Margaret Ann Windsor. And Peggy Dempsey Childers' name I have to use. But anyway, the class trip, we were ordered out from the Anchor Motel because we were from, supposedly, well, it was from Moulton, Alabama. That's south. Anyway, this is 6/15/01, a couple of days later, and I'm coming back. I'd made a trip into Washington, D.C., and I come back, cab 83, flip Haddock, driver ID 4622. I don't know if I got that on there or not, or you can even see it. And this is, it was Murphy Brothers Incorporated, Falls Church, Yellow Cab. Down here's the phone number. And I suppose people will laugh at that and say, why, like they've done a lot of the other and pretend they didn't believe what I was saying. And look, I'm showing all my junk right here. Well, that's not junk, that's my flag. Should I ever get to repay some people, and the ones that helped me and the ones that didn't. I don't guess I'll ever do that. Only God can pay some of these people back. But anyway, I was kidnapped and brought over to Moulton, Alabama in '41. I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace. And I put that on videos and a bunch of them since Murphy was kidnapped. Somebody brought me a video phone that I could video, and it was the day that she disappeared is the day I got the phone. And I put all this on there, and it goes way back, and I'm not going to get into, well, I will say that I wrote a book on mind control, and that's what's involved here. And they're thinking about giving the, oh, excuse me, I'm sure I'll get a lot of, if anybody even listens or watches this, the Pope is up for a peace Pulitzer, and the other person is Edward Snowden. He's in Russia because he told the truth. He just wasn't able to go far enough and tell all this. And the United States wants to bring him back here and try him, a man that certainly should win the Nobel Peace Prize. All right, I wanted to mention this now. Julian Assange is, they want, well, I tend not to mention the name because I don't want to stir up anything because he's a great man too, and I certainly don't want to leave him out. He's an Aussie, by the way, Brit. So I don't know. These murders go way back, and they were done in patterns in Virginia Tech, the 33 that were killed there. The shooter killed himself, and he was programmed to. So it goes on way back. There's a bunch more there, and it's on YouTube. And today, I guess I won't get into that. I called someone, and it seemed like, well, if you know what I'm talking about, I'm not even going to put it on there, but it was something that was on Unsolved Mysteries, I found out. And everybody around here, wistful, I'll say wistful, Virginia. Everybody around here knew what was happening to the man, and the people there all saw it. So if you want to go back to Withville, and I think it was, well, I know when it was, yeah, in '87. By the way, that's when July the 25th of '87, I went to the same place in D.C., and I hope God bless my country. I wish so much, and for all you who want to tune this out, you go right ahead. That's what you've done. I just hope it's forced to be told, because they've finally come out and said, the state troopers here, that the taxi that Jesse Leroy, but the Leroy is important in his name, Matthew, that they'd found that he drove a cab, and perhaps that Morgan Harrington, well, this is on the news. Maybe nobody's going to come and handcuff me for telling that. It's on the news tonight. And I already put this cab receipt and all this, and everybody's known it. But I've put it on YouTube, and I think I put it on Facebook. I'm sure I did. And anyway, I'm going to stop, because I don't know, it's people's response to it all, and then it takes the media, network media, to focus on it, and if they bother or are forced to and tell the truth, then what? People believe me all along. I'm just putting this segment because it's in response to the ongoing murders and abductions and all this. Can be mass or single or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to go. I've put that on there, and I wish I could see my children again, and if they're well, I have no idea. That's one reason I've lived in hopes to pay back the people that helped me.